And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I'm a real-world flight dispatcher. I'm going to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. Hopefully this flight attendant's not too loud while I'm trying to talk, as she is ever so rude talking while I'm talking. Doesn't she know I'm a pilot? That I reign over her? Anyways, sorry for the rather extensive delay. Definitely wanted to start this like 2 hours ago. Had a lot of rearranging and things to change on the setup. I had to swap some cables out to get the McDo working. I don't even know if it's going to work, in all honesty. So I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's been a rather large pain in the ass. It's kind of irritated the shit out of me. So hopefully everything works. Today we're going to be running the whole Airbus setup. We've got the FS Project side stick. We got the Cat 3 design tiller. We got the Java simulator McDo. We've got the Flight Sim PM center pedestal. Also running the EFB here on the desk. Connected to the Fenix, so I'm gonna try to use that as like the charts and the OFP and all that kind of stuff. Trying to make it a little bit more realistic. Also gonna be running ForeFlight in the background, so y'all might hear through the microphone ForeFlight talking to me. So we're gonna jump to it quick. We've got 51 out of 98 passengers boarded. We have not even powered up the airplane yet. Obviously, in real life, we wouldn't even be able to board until the aircraft is powered up, emergency lights are armed, and all that kind of stuff. But before we jump in there real quick, I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all so much for your patience. Greatly appreciate it. Zach West, what's going on, my friends? Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. Jet Kid, what's up, dude? Great to see you here. Thank you for hooking me up with the F-18 stick. Super kind of you. Who else we got? Callie Simmer, hello. Been a while since I've caught a live stream. Happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to have you here. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Welcome aboard. Bob Lee Swagger, what's going on, man? Welcome. Brandon Sim Pilot, what's up, dude? How's things going over there in Dallas? Hope all is well. Yeah, so I'm gonna focus on trying to get the airplane out pretty quick, and then we'll have plenty of time to chat. So for our first leg, we are going to be operating American Airlines Flight 1035 on Virtual American, which reminds me, I think I need to... Is that running? Shit, it's not running. Cool, now it's running. Yeah, American Airlines Flight 1035, service from Phoenix over to Sacramento, California. Wheels up to wheels down time, looking at 1 hour and 42 minutes with a burn of 8,900 pounds of gas. We're going to be carrying 14.8 as our total fuel on board with 91 passengers, 2,500 pounds of cargo. So without further ado, let's jump to it, shalleth we? Bam. Battery 1 and 2, ground power. Crew supply, ground control, CVR test. How's the audio? Hopefully the music's not too loud. Center pedestal flight direct, or not center pedestal, but glare shield. Flight directors are on, constraints come on, VOR, same thing on this side. Center pedestal, get that GCS to auto, TCAS to auto, turn it to all. Cool. Alright, let's see. Forgot to connect this beforehand. Hey, the McDo is working. Nice. I'll bring that up just so I can see whenever I'm typing down here. AOC menu, flight init data request. The OFP pulled up over here on the EFB. Alrighty, data AC status. Looking at our nav database, it is current. It is active from the 23rd of February to 22nd of March. Init request. There we go. Phoenix, Sacramento. We are American Airlines. Was it 1035? Yes. Cost index of 27. Gonna be cruising at should be 38,000 feet. Let's see. Yep, 380. With a temperature of minus 53. Triple pause 34,400. Wind data, no, go back. 3, 4, 4, 1, 2. There we go. Wind data request. Init. Airbus Day. Damn right, guys. It's been a while since we've had all this stuff up and running. See, so init is set up. Flight plan. Phoenix departing off of 7 left. On the Zipper 2 departure, Rasta transition. Insert that. Check for any discons. None. Cool. Sacramento arrival. ILS 35 left. On the Slammer 5. Donner transition. Insert that. Check for discons again. Got one there. That's okay. That is coming off of the star, joining the approach. Secondary flight plan. We'll copy the active. Let's go to goalie. Hold. Compute the hold. Cool. Let's see on my charts. Zipper 2. And then PXR is going to be our Hartoon. Sweet. Init. Tabbing over. See if those passengers are done being boarded. Nope, we got 8 more passengers to go. So while we're waiting on that, we'll go ahead and get the APU started. Alright, let's go to APU fire test. Looks good. Engine 1 fire test. Looks good. And engine 2. Looks good. While we're waiting on that APU, back to the charts. Our top altitude is going to be 8,000 feet. Cool. Come down here, let's pull a weather request. I'll just want the METAR KPHX. Alright, I don't remember if I sent it or not, so we'll hit it again. Receive messages. Weather data. See, winds are 120 at 10, 10 statute miles, few at 700, broken 37, overcast 8,000, temperatures 15, dew point 13, altimeters 2992. APU's running. Bleed air, external power. Alright, we're going to be talking on VHF2 today. That's all set. Let's see. And then we'll come back over here. All passengers are boarded. Send the load sheet. Receive messages. Load sheet. Let's see. Zero fuel weight's 119.9. With a zero fuel weight CG of 28.0. Back over to our OFP. Block fuel planned at 14.8. We got 14.8 on board. Taxi fuel is 500. No route reserve. No alternate. Our reserve fuel is 3.3. Cool. Now let's get our takeoff performance. Departing off 7 left. We'll call it wet. It was recently raining. Flaps optimal. No toga. Any ice off. Packs on. Load sheet. Weather. Calculates. It's a little bit cool outside, so we probably should get a little bit of heat on. Alrighty, so takeoff performance. It's going to be flaps 1 up 0.3. Flex temp 66. Engine out, acceleration climb altitude is 2110. Same with thrust reduction, acceleration climb altitude. V speeds 24, 35, 35. Alright, that is set. We'll accept this. Our tow CG is 27.2. Alright, just cross-checking everything else. Let's see. Speed set. Lateral tops out to 8,000 feet. 2992. Constraints flight directors VO1s are on. Cool. Alright, let's pull the ground power. We'll prep for pushback. Alrighty, departure brief. As we all know, it's going to be a right seat takeoff. Aircraft type is a 320 for tail strike avoidance. There's no MELs or CDLs that degrade the performance of the aircraft. For our taxi route, we're going to push back, nose left, and we're going to take we'll take Echo down to Echo 3, short of 7 left. We have no runways to cross, no hot spots. Terrain is a factor, weather is a factor, so we'll turn terrain on this ND. If we had weather radar, we'll probably turn that one on first. And put the ND on the monitoring side. For emergency procedures before V1, if we need to abort takeoff, it'll be my decision to reject. We'll come to a complete stop, set the parking brake, call flights to their stations, analyze situation, call for any ECAM actions or emergency evacuation checklist as required. Jet bridge is pulled, cool. After V1, we're going to fly our engine out procedure of flying to Goli. We'll hold there. We'll speed up, clean up, engine out is 2110. We are let's see. We are under max landing weight if we need to come back, and if we need to come back, we'll come back to probably 7 right. Left. If all goes as planned, we're going to fly the zipper departure. Top altitude is 8,000 feet, and we're squawking 2,000 for now unless ATC comes online. ATC is currently not online, so we'll be making our call-outs. Before start checklist, maintenance all details, onboard check, cover press complete, gear pins covers are moved, signs are on auto, ADIRs are in nav. And again, if you ever want to check that Data, IRS monitor. We've got 3 greens there. Fuel. Shut up. I'll let you know when I'm ready, lady. Min fuel is 13.5. We've got 14.8 on board. Altimeter is 2992 set. EFB is checked. Windows door slides closed and armed. Looking for those arms down there. They're coming up. Alright, closed and armed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers are on idle. Parking brake is on. And transponder is in auto. Before start checklist is complete. Let's rock and roll. Settings, push to talk. Phoenix traffic, American 1035, pushing back, Delta 4, Phoenix. Alrighty, start the block, and let's roll numero uno. Whew, man, we're moving fast on this one, ain't we, guys? Parking brake set. Alright, good start on 1. We're going to single engine taxi out. Engine must look normal. Arm spoilers, reset rotor trim, flaps is 1. CG is 27.2. So it should be roughly about there. We'll leave the APU on for engine 2 start. Yellow trump comes on for our taxi. After start checklist, engine anti-ice is off. Yellow electric pump is on. Rotor trim is 0. After start checklist is complete. Showed us the pin. Let's rock and roll. And brake check. Pressure 0. Phoenix traffic, American 1035s, taxiing runway 7 left via Echo 3, Phoenix. And clear on the left, clear on the right. Clear on the left again. Clear on the right again. Gotta go grab my camera out of the terminal. I was planning on doing a external, like, little taxi out, but I forgot. There we go. Cool. Build up a little speed, and then we'll roll number 2. Actually, while we build speed, we'll roll number 2. Yellow front comes off. Starting number 2. How are the sim sounds, guys? The sounds all right? All right, 3-minute warm up. Timer's running. After start flow, engine mode selector normal. Spoilers are armed. Or trim reset. Flaps 1. Trim is set. And we can kill the APU. App start checklist. Engine anti-ice is off. Yellow trump is off. Road trim 0. App start checklist is complete. Mini brief. Alright, departing off runway 7 left. Our gross weight's 143.6. Flaps config 1 plus F. Fuel's 14.7. V1 is 124. V2 is 135. Top altitude is 8,000 feet. 8,000 is blue. And our first fix is Sparky. Flight controls check. We got full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Let's see if this rudder button works. Rudder. Ah, bastard. Alright, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls check is complete. Before takeoff flow, weather radar, predictive wind shear, TCAS 2 on, TARA, auto brake max, status page check, TO config, all green. Flight test straight cabin for departure. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I know I saw a bunch of people. At least it looked like it.
Phoenix traffic stop.
There we go.
6110 miles.
I know there was somebody else out here.
Phoenix.
I don't know what runway he said. Jet Kid, no, I do not have PSXT fired up. One, because it seemed like the sim was slightly struggling with frame rates a little bit at this airport, plus flying VAT sim. And initially when I got on, I saw a whole bunch of people. Now I'm seeing 1, 2, like 3 or 4. I didn't want to get them confused, so no, I don't have it fired up. Alright, there's a 3-minute warm-up. And let's go with before takeoff below the line. Before takeoff below the line, gross weight comparison is complete. Pitch trim is 27.2% CG set. V1 VR V2 flex is 124, 135, 135 flex 66. Flaps config 1 plus F. Flight instruments are checked. Flight controls are checked. ECM mode takeoff all green. ECM status is checked. Predicted wind shear is on auto. TCAS code set to TARA. Cabin crew is advised, and mini brief is complete. Before takeoff below the line is complete. Alrighty. Before takeoff below the line, since now we can see some runway signs. Takeoff runway 7 left is confirmed. Fuel.
Phoenix traffic southwest 761 short final runway 08 Phoenix.
Man is 13.5. We got 14.6 on board. Engine mode selectors, normal bleed packs are set before takeoff checklist. Below the line is complete. Phoenix traffic American 1035 is departing off of runway 7 left, exiting the airspace to the northwest. Phoenix. Alrighty. Would you like me to turn it on? Just for you. I was planning on turning it on for the en route portion at least. Whoa, shit! I can't see. There we go. Now you can start seeing some stuff popping up. So what's happening on my camera? What's some bullshit? Now my camera ain't turning.
Traffic.
I bet. Alright, let's roll. My camera don't want to work right now. Alright, spoil them up to 50.
Phoenix traffic southwest 761 clear runway 08 Phoenix.
Here we go. Man, flex SRS runway Arthur's blue. That traffic crossing down yonder ways. Looks like he is clear. And neutral on the stick. There's V1. And rotate. And we got a positive rate, gear up. Disarm the spoilers. Nav.
Bucket traffic looks good, 1542. Line on runway 22 right.
Acceleration altitude.
Left traffic thereafter with 1542 bucket traffic.
Thrust climb. Phoenix traffic American 10, 38 is clear of runway 7 left. Exit the airspace to the northwest. Final call, American or Phoenix. Alright, y'all gonna see me kind of constantly jumping back and forth between these two views as I'm checking the TAT, making sure it's not once it gets to 10 degrees. When you have 10 degrees and visible moisture, that's ice conditions. So we're kind of watching. Guess we need to turn that engine anti-ice on. It's an ugly, nasty day out here in Phoenix.
Phoenix traffic southwest 761 taxiing by Tango to Delta Gate Charlie 17 Phoenix.
Alright, we are above S speed. Flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. After takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps retracted. Actually, flap 0, speed checks, flap 0, after takeoff checklist. Landing gears up, flaps retracted, blue packs are set, APU's off. After takeoff checklist. And again, guys, how's the audio? I think the last stream, come to find out that like the sim was a little bit too loud and it was a little bit hard to hear me. So I want to make sure that's not happening again. TAT still 15. Speed alt star. Let's keep it going up. take it up to 24 and manage climb.
Traffic.
Thus climb.
Midfield downwind, 22 left.
Speed alt star. 9,000 foot constraint. Still hand flying it. I'm still struggling to get used to this stick. More so the HOTAS base. Alt constraint. Still not yet into icing conditions. Looks and sounds good. Good. Awesome. Perfect. I wanted to try to get the EFB. You can barely see it right here in the top of the little camera. But initially, when I had the camera set up, once I got seated and I scooted forward towards my desk, it was too far away, so then I pulled it closer and then the camera fell and then there was a whole thing. But yeah, and then this is what we ended up with, and we're no longer. It's 10,000 feet. Let's get ForeFlight pulled up.
Traffic 5042. Final 22 left. Left closed traffic.
So what's really cool is with ForeFlight, also have it connects to the traffic that's in the sim, and so now I can see every bit of live traffic that's flying around me. I can overlay military operating areas, warning areas, weather, all sorts of stuff. So as we make our way on this SID, we're going to be bordering about 3 different military operating areas. We're skirting right on past them. We'll be really close. Alright. It is now 9 degrees Celsius, so any more visible moisture that we go through, we'll have to have that engine anti-ice on. So, how many of y'all have either bought Fenix, bought Sacramento, or at least seen Fenix or Sacramento on some flight sim streams? I know V1 flew Fenix yesterday. But I don't know if I've seen anybody flying Sacramento. Alright, let's go autopilot 1. And autopilot is in command. And then once we get up to get past transition altitude, we'll set up. We'll do our prelim setup for the arrival, and then we'll be chilling. What's up, Drew? PHX. That's a good one though. Seen Phoenix, haven't seen Sacramento. Okay, that's kind of what I was figuring. I figured most probably haven't seen Sacramento. So it's like, you know what? Let's fly out of Phoenix, somewhere that we've already seen. Sacramento is surrounded by a lot of agricultural fields, so it's got a very pretty approach. So I figured, like, you know what, let's just let's fly into Sacramento. I want to come back, but this stream started way later than I wanted to. STDs for all, sweet. Draw that out and clear all this stuff. And we'll come over here. Alright, so we'll go flight plan, Joler, fix. Let's get my plates set up. Sacramento. Approach. So we'll start. Actually, we'll just start with this. Let's go KSMF35 left. 5 mile radius. That's going to give us a 5 mile range ring. And then on the approach, we want our final approach fix, which is Canlo. And shoot a radial off of that of, zoom in, bitch, 168. Cool. RadNav. I'm not even sure if Sacramento has a nav aid anywhere close. Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, I don't think I see one. No, we got one. Sacramento. SAC. Interesting. So SAC. We'll clear out Fenix. Prog page. KSM. Where you at? F35 left. Drop that in there. We got 527 miles to go in a straight line, which we're not flying a straight line. Right now, perf, next, and next. Back over to the EFB. My flights. Arrival. Let's see, wind's currently 330 at 15. We'll take the climb up to 38, our final cruising altitude. Just climb, open climb. Alright, temperature 17. Altimeter 2996. And let's get our minimums. I would imagine it's 200. It is 200 in the radio. Cool. Perf. So next is fuel prediction. As of right now, showing to land with 5.7. Gives us 33 minutes of extra. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how it's trending. If it's trending up, trending down. If we need to speed up or slow down, actually, I don't need to speed up, but if we need to slow down to conserve fuel, we will. Secondary flight plan, we'll delete the secondary, and we're not going to set up another secondary because we're landing to the north. Winds are too strong to land south, and runway 35 right and 17 left are closed. So, bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Cool. So we are preliminarily set up for the arrival. Guys, please, if you are enjoying the content, I ask that you smash that likety button. Obviously does a lot for the channel and brings more folks over our way to grow our little community. So far it's been pretty smooth rides. We'll go ahead and let them up. And we'll address our passengers. And then need to go let the dogs out. Alright, let's do this. Can I? I don't think I was set up. That was definitely the wrong slider. Alright, let's try something here. Well, damn, stupid thing didn't finish it out. I had more. Said, as always, I want to thank you for flying American, and we'll chat with you once we get a little bit closer. So, anyways, all right, back over to the chat. I have ignored y'all for way too long. I'm gonna go southwest, screaming on by. Let's see. Those clouds look ominous. Yeah, they did. It was nasty. A lot of, just from looking at Volanta, a lot of rain showers on our climb out. This is the nasty stuff that I'm a little more concerned with. I think we'll be going right over Vegas, and you can see this stuff is over Vegas. But I guarantee you that the tops are probably higher in real life than what they're going to show on here, and won't have to do anything. It'll probably look just like this. Everything's going to be low-lying and cruise right over it, which is a little bit annoying. Like, I wouldn't mind actually deviating around some weather. That'd be kind of cool, you know. Let's see. Pilot Porter, what's up, dude? I'm catching back up in the chat, in case y'all are wondering. See who all joined us. What's going on, Pilot Porter, dude? It's good to see you. Drew, I know I said hello to you a while ago as well, but again, welcome. Always great to see y'all here. Love using, yeah, man. ForeFlight is legit, super legit. Someone needs to give me a license to ForeFlight. If I had something to give, I'd give it to you. In fact, I'm not even supposed to have mine anymore. Company was taking it from dispatchers to give to allot those licenses towards the pilot group, because I think there's about 100 in our dispatch group, so they wanted to take those 100 licenses and allocate it to pilots who probably use it a bit more than we do. Although I use ForeFlight literally every day on the computer. Computer has quite a bit different interface, but still does most of the same stuff that the mobile app does. Let's see. JetKid's got Sacramento. Okay. Who else has Sacramento? Looks like everybody's aware of Phoenix. They've seen Phoenix. I bought Phoenix yesterday. Haven't checked out Sacramento yet. Phoenix for Phoenix. Thinking about Phoenix. So this is my first time actually seeing Phoenix today. I actually saw it for the first time with y'all. Maybe we should have done a little tour around the airport, but I wanted to get the flight going. So if we're able to turn around and come back, or if we do the part 2 of this flight tomorrow, then maybe we'll take a look at the airport then. But I'm sure there's plenty of other sceneries that or other streamers that are streaming Phoenix for y'all to take a look at it. I was doing this flight in reverse the other day, and I was in descent into Phoenix and crashed the desktop. So I was actually surprised that I was able to get into Phoenix and fly out of it. Let's see, what else we got? Just have Phoenix as of yesterday. Seen Phoenix. Just bought Phoenix, my home airport, and didn't know it was out until now. Yeah, I didn't know either. It seemed like FS Elite was pretty late in getting it out, and I heard about it through my Discord, which if any of y'all are not part of the Discord and you would like to be part of the Discord and be able to reach out to me directly, as well as a bunch of other awesome kick-ass people, Discord link is in the chat below. Selfless plug there. Hello all, how's it going? Finally got a break from school. Chase, man, well, what you doing, homework right now? It's kind of late in the day for school, right? I know you ain't in college yet. I forgot to tell you, Blake, oh wow, congrats, got my VATSIM certification. You should fly into Midway one of these days, on or off stream. I'm controlling Midway ground on March 20th. Alright, I think I'm working on the 20th. But yeah, definitely keep me in the loop on when you're going to be controlling out of there, and I will definitely fly a stream out of Midway just to talk to you on frequency. Well, congratulations, dude. I'm sure it's pretty hard work getting that done. Why half of you no like stream? Yeah, why do half of you no like the stream? Smash that likey button. All this hardware around me. I feel like that deserves at least a like from each person, right? Shaq, dude, what's going on, man? What you doing today? You working? You hanging out at the house? Chilling with the kids? You're flying later on tonight, right? Like, pretty soon? Let's see. That's one's for the 16th, the 15th. Yeah, you're streaming in like, shoot, 25 minutes. One thing that Shaq will always have on me is a consistent flight schedule for streams, and consistently is like on time getting his streams going. My setup stuff changes so much, and we're having to swap hardware in and out that makes the whole setup process take so much longer. Plus I sleep a lot. Like, so for example, I was actually wanting to get up and do this stream at like 10, 11 in the morning, although I've noticed that there are less viewers whenever I stream that early. So last night, because my sleep cycle has been really, really bad this week of being up at night and asleep during the day, this is all, I'm not going to put all the blame, but most of the blame, we're going to put it on JetKid, because JetKid and I have been flying some DCS together. I fly DCS in VR, so it's 20,000 times fun. This dude is extremely knowledgeable on the F-18 Hornet. He was taught by an active real-life F-18 pilot. Therefore, this dude knows all the things, right? Knows all the call-outs, all the tactical turns, all the fancy doodads and dad-doos and whatnot in that airplane. Up until flying with him, don't know shit about F-18 other than to start it and fly it around visually. I can't even tune an ILS. I still don't know how to tune an ILS, but I do know how to tune a TACAN now, and put a course radial off of that TACAN, or would it be a radial? Couldn't remember if it's bearing or radial. Anyways, I'm probably still wrong. But so with that, after he's taught me some fancy things, now late at night when I'd come home from work, I'd stay up until about 5 in the morning and fly for 3 or 4 hours on DCS, practicing what he taught me, trying to get my control straight, because as we all know, there's a gajillion bindings for DCS, and then also hooking up to tankers, getting bored, maybe shooting down some Allied aircraft and shooting down a wingman or two. I don't know. So yeah, so because of staying up so late and flying DCS, now my sleep cycle is dog shit. So last night, I took some ZQL to put my ass to bed. I was in bed around 11 o'clock, midnight, but I found out that even though my body is asleep, my brain was not asleep. My brain was still wide awake, still had plenty of energy in this old noggin. So I couldn't get into a deep sleep, and it was super obnoxious. Plus, my girlfriend sleeps on about 6 fucking pillows when I sleep on 1, and with that, she's got all these pillows next to her. She starts off holding them, then she rolls over and lets go, and then it's like a whole third person in the bed plus her dog. So I ended up sleeping like I was in a damn coffin. Couldn't sleep. It was irritating the shit out of me. She finally got up for work, got the hell out of the bed, and I was able to go back to sleep. So then from there, I slept from like 5 until about 2 p.m. I was like, oh my god, like this ZQL stuff put my ass out. So yeah, so that was another reason why it took so daggum long to get the stream going, was because I didn't wake up till 2 o'clock, and then finally got to where I was rearranging it and the cable swapped. I wanted to get the McDo back to working again. So again, for anybody who has recently joined us, finally got the McDo going. Had to swap out some cables, pull the computer out, move around a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's just I kept having one technology issue after another one. So if it wasn't the cable, it was the software that runs the McDo to the Fenix. If it wasn't that, it was trying to get the daggum iPad connected to my network via IP address. None of the IP addresses were working. It was just like one thing after another today. So again, guys, very sorry for the late start. But nonetheless, I'm very happy that all of y'all are here. So, sleep cycle messed up because of Jet Kid, but I ain't mad about it because DCS has been hella fun, and it's a nice change in pace from flying from A to B. Obviously, there's a lot more stick time and a lot more focus and concentration, especially like flying formations, stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. So thanks to Jet Kid, and also Jet Kid, as kind as he is, he has an F-18 stick that hooks up to the HOTAS base that he wasn't using. So as kind as he is, he gave it to me. So got that on the way as well. Looking forward to that. So thank you so much, Jet Kid, aka Nolan. I know your real name. So yeah. Skylay said she loves your lights, so that's 2 likes from the Oatmeal family. Well, tell her I said thank you. I'm glad she likes the lights. I need to get rid of those little heart balloons right there from Valentine's Day. Those need to go. And I hate this too. Like, I hate that you can see the little camera mount plus the charger hooked up to it. Just tacky looking. Whatever. Better than not having the top-down view. I've gotten a lot of feedback from y'all, and it seems like everybody really likes the top-down view, so we're going to keep it. Let's see, where else we at? As soon as I said that, the likes jumped up. Nice. We'll say it again. I've seen up to 23 viewers, which is a lot for my channel. But yeah, we're still chilling at. I'm showing 17 likes, but you know, my side is always messed up. Drew, man, look at you plugging in the Discord link and everything. You're such a good moderator. And again, man, I always forget to thank moderators. Although there's not like, it's not like a Captain Canada stream or a V1 stream. We got hundreds of people, and with hundreds of people come the inevitable trolls and stuff like that. So I tend to forget because I'm not seeing like people having to snipe trolls out of my chat. I always forget that I even have moderators, which probably sounds super messed up. But guys, thank y'all so much for those of you who are moderators and do awesome stuff like asking to like the stream, throwing in Discord links, stuff like that. I need to learn how to do commands or whatnot. Nonetheless, guys, thank y'all so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Y'all are freaking awesome, as always. Fenix is hella cool. Just don't exclude it with GSX, or all you will see is SWA logos on all. Oh, yeah, and I had to. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. So with the gate, so like when I originally loaded up into the sim to get ready for the stream, and there were double of each parking spot, and it was because it hadn't been excluded. So I had to go in and exclude it from the gates, or from the jet bridges and whatnot, so I wouldn't have dual gates. But I'll tell you what though, I'm about to go to FlightSim.2 and RTO. There's this one guy who puts out GSX profiles. No, he did. Hell yes. Shit, I wish I would have checked on this before flying. But this guy, let's see, what's his name? I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. Reverenton? I don't even know how you say this, but this dude is awesome. Puts out tons and tons of GSX profiles for really big airports. I know it's got to be a hell of a lot of work. So if y'all need a GSX profile, go to FlightSim.2, search this dude up, Reverenton. I follow him, so I always get his updates, and you can get you a lot of GSX profiles just from him. So there's one for Phoenix, at least for your parking spots and whatnot. Go ahead and download that. I will be putting that in later. So I wonder if he's done Sacramento by chance. Probably not. It's probably been too busy with. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyways, where I'll leave off. I hate missing like any of y'all's messages. I don't want to ever miss one. Only because my schedule doesn't change, and being a manager, your work comes home. Yeah, it does. In fact, came home earlier today. I clock out and leave work at work. Yeah, I kind of miss being able to do that. But my current job has its perks as well. That's me. I'm on the third try. I can't hook up to the tanker Fox 1 on the way. Yeah, so if there's as far as hooking up to tankers, if there's anything that Nolan taught me that like is an absolute game changer for hooking up, when you're approaching the tanker or you're approaching the basket, the altitude tape on the right, the little box with altitude in it, put that on the basket. That'll put you right to the basket up until the last few feet, and the last few feet you'll kind of have to figure it out yourself. But other than that, like, man, putting that on there makes it so easy to like get in position to hook up to the basket. Third wheeling in the bed, those $125 pillows. Damn, I'm surprised y'all even remember that. But yeah, I mean, those pillows, man, they ain't no joke. They are hella comfortable and hella big. They're king size. I didn't know there was sizes for pillows, but they're king size pillows. And I was being cuddled out of the bed on them pillows last night. Like, yeah, if y'all, for those of you who have significant others and like you sleep in bed with them, have y'all ever had a time where like you're just so like this that like you're raging on the inside and like you're ready to just like throw fists or like kick them straight out of the bed? Like that was me last night. I was getting and I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and Crystal, I thought, was gonna be getting up at 4 a.m. to do her cardio before going to work. So 4 o'clock rolls around, alarm goes off, don't get up. 4:09 rolls around, alarm goes off, don't get up. She didn't get out of the damn bed until 4:30. I sat there for 2 hours waiting for her ass to get out of bed so I could finally go back to sleep. Comfortable again. Friend request. I am Ron Lee. Accepted. And of course, look at that. Now Albuquerque Center comes online right as we get out of it. We're currently over all of this weather, and I have a feeling that those tops are probably a lot higher than what it's showing. So let's see. WSI Pilot Brief Optima. Sign in. And let's look and see what those tops are. Which, other thing too is though, Valanza always makes weather look way worse than what it really is. Yeah, so those tops are anywhere between 30 and 36,000 feet. So if I can get, do we have next rad? Ah, there we go, that's what I want. Yeah, there's some embedded stuff. It's further south, south than where we're at. Down in California, the tops are like 32 to 35,000 or so, but where we're at, yeah, tops actually not that high. They're around 30,000 feet or so. But, I don't know, would y'all say that's 30,000 feet down there? It's hard to say. It might be, 25 to 30. Oh, I'm sure I didn't. Nope, okay. This daggum side stick, to have it positioned correctly, it's like it goes down my arm. Problem is, when I bring my arm down, sometimes I hit this autopilot disconnect button, and that's less than great. And the DOGs, might be able to see one up now. Might be able to, you can't really see it, it's too dark, but anyways. DOGs need to go OUTSIDE, if y'all know what I'm spelling. So I'm gonna go let them out real quick. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back with y'all. Alrighty. Try to get these sounds right. Was it 100%? Cool. Anyway, sorry it took so long. With the dogs out, vacuumed real quick so my girlfriend can't talk no shit. And gave them treats. Because, you know, good dogs gotta have treats, right? So, Axel, what's going on, buddy? Welcome aboard. Great to see you. So Nolan, I don't know. Have you been around? In like the last, I don't know, 20 minutes. I was talking a lot of shit about you. Joe, you ain't wrong about that, man. She'll always talk shit anyways. Yeah, she sure will. And you were off all day. You didn't do anything. You know, you want to never do is just streaming on flat sim. You didn't even do it. Shut the fuck up. And like I tell you, like you can't win. Like I texted her. I'm gonna be at the gym late, so I gotta go to the 6:45 class. I was going to see maybe about getting dinner after, but never mind. Oh, see, and she always fucking turns shit around on you. So I sent her a message right before starting the stream. I'll even play y'all what I said. Hey, I'm about to start a stream that I've been working on for the past few hours, trying to get the fucking thing going. I've had several people waiting, so I'm doing a round trip from Phoenix to Sacramento. The flights themselves are short, but there's always time in between the flight and stuff like that, so the stream might run a little bit long, but anyways, just letting you know in case I'm still streaming whenever you get home. I love you though. So I send that. Then she turns around and calls me about 10 minutes later. So I don't answer it because I just sent that. And so then she says, well, I'm just getting off work now, so I'm going to be at the gym late, so I got to go to the 6:45 class. I was going to see maybe about getting dinner after, but never mind, I guess. Because I didn't answer the phone. Like, get fucked with that petty-ass high school bullshit. Let's see, 42-ounce margarita night. That's what I'm thinking too. So Nolan, I was telling everybody that I was talking about my sleep cycle and how my sleep cycle is super screwed up because someone has been teaching me DCS, which has been a great change in pace from stuff like this, flying from A to B, to, you know, fighters. Therefore, I have blamed you for being the reason as to why my sleep cycle is so fucked up, because I come home every night after work and I fly DCS for like 3-4 hours, and that translates into, like, while my time off, I'll be sleeping late as hell and have a hard time getting my ass up to stream. So it's a very kind and gentle, loving shit talking. Yeah, Brandon, that's pretty much what she's saying. Never mind, you're obviously too busy for me. Yeah, I mean, I can land this leg. She'll be done at the gym at like probably 7:45. So we'll be on the ground around that time, if I just do the one leg, then we can go eat and I can shut our ass up and then we can fly tomorrow. If I can get my ass up tomorrow, we'll have all day to fly. I need to mow the backyard, which takes 10 minutes. Other than that, I have literally nothing to do. I take full responsibility. It only gets worse from here. Love you too, bro. Yeah. Yeah, Porter. I think Braniff was translating basically what my girlfriend is saying. Like, you don't have no time for me. Me. Like, ugh. This is my first time streaming in a week and a half. She can kiss my ass. Would love to waste my day tomorrow at work watching flights. Let's make that happen. I am totally game to help you waste your day. Totes my goats. Top of descent is now in view. It's about 150 miles to top of descent. Let's see what message we've got. Might as well use the McDo since we got it right. So McDo, Atsu, AOC menu, received messages, American Ops. Send ADC for 5-minute delay. Let's get a delay code. Let's see. Wasn't ATC, en route slot delay, no. Departure runway change, no. Loading error, late arrival of pushback crew, late removal of steps, servicing equipment. Simulated restart. That's probably what we're going to put it on because I did have to restart the sim like 2 times. Tug broken, jetway broken, stairs broken. Operational delays, incorrect departure time, new route. Fueling. Delayed inbound flight, self-maneuvering stand, miscellaneous other. We're going to put it on the simulator. So, return, ADC delay, delay code, ESM. We'll do 2 minutes to ESM, and then we'll say other. For the other 3 minutes. OTH. Yeah. We'll do 3 minutes here. And then we'll give a loving message. Poot. Shoot that off. AOC menu. Receive messages. We should get a message here in a second. There it is. ADC received. Nice. Ready. Okay, so we've got the same METAR still. That was as of 21:53. It is currently 22:53. So we should get a new METAR here any second. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes to publish to see that change. We'll update our arrival information once that happens. And once our top of drop is about 120 miles out, we'll brief up the approach. If you need a weapons systems officer, I got you. Also, I might call out tomorrow. Ha! Shit, you're gonna try to You're gonna try to steal my streaming day, ain't you? You're gonna get me on that DCS. I ain't gonna be able to get off. Who would be better as the Wizzo, you or me? Because I mean, I could fly the airplane. I'm good at flying, ish. I just don't know like navigation systems, and I don't need to know weapon systems because that's what I got you for. I can't afford to dabble into dude. I'm dabbling into. Oh shit! I forgot about that camera. I'm dabbling into DCS using like the Bravo throttle quadrant and my Airbus side stick. Like I need a lot more buttons. He wasn't too bad. It's a bit wonky. Yeah, and so Nolan, the thing that I've discovered through the few times that I've flown shared with someone, it works best if the pilot monitoring like unplugs their throttles. That's just, it seems like it keeps from like either throttle trying to override each other, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll definitely have to do it sometime. It's not as fun as flying DCS together, and it's not as user friendly. It's not as like straightforward and intuitive as DCS is. It's very, very wonky, but we can definitely make it happen. Shoot, Zach's got him a kid on the way. That dude ain't plunging into nothing. Brandon, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I have worked long and hard to finally get to this point in life where I can afford to drop a bunch of stupid money on stupid shit. A lot of my friends and coworkers find out how much, like I tell them like how much like this kind of stuff costs, and they're like, Jesus, dude, like, you ever gonna buy a house? Probably not, because I can't afford it. It's because I'm buying too much flight sim stuff. So, top of drop is beyond, or is now within 120 nautical miles. So, real quick, like, well, I guess it's gonna be hard to briefly approach if we don't have the charts pulled up. Sacramento. Let's pull up the approach plate real quick. I'm gonna pull up our other ground charts. And we'll brief it up. Alrighty, so we are planning on the ILS from a 35 left. Approach frequency is 111.1. Final approach course is 348 degrees. Final approach fix is Hatsu at 1,400 feet. MSL. Our minimum is 200 feet. AGL. Touchdown zone elevation is 24. We have a standard 30-degree glide slope with approach lights. Pappy on the right. If we go miss, we'll climb to 500 and a climbing left turn. 2,000 on a 320 heading. Minimum is 200-foot ceilings, half-mile visibility. We have clear skies. Actually, let's refresh that METAR and see if we have a new METAR yet. We still don't have a new one yet. Come on. No, still waiting on the new METAR. Last reported as a little over an hour ago. Clear skies and 10 statute miles on the visibility, so we're good there. On runway 35 left, we have high intensity runway lights, centerline lights, approach lights, Pappy on the right, so 30-degree glide path on the Pappy. RVRs are reporting. We have 7,474 feet from the glide slope. It's 150 feet wide. Runway 17 left, 35 right is closed just for our situational awareness. Cool, so once we land, it's going to be a right-hand turnoff. We'll turn off at Alpha 5. Turn south down Alpha. And then make our way into the ramp. It's going to be a right seat landing. ILS push buttons are on for the ILS. We'll go auto brake level low, and we'll go full reverse thrust. Let's get our landing performance. Runway 35 left. It's dry. Do we have an METAR yet? My God, I might have to go to aviationweather.gov to get it. Alrighty. Latest METAR, winds 330 at 13, 10 statute miles, clear skies, temperatures 18, dew point 5, altimeters 2995. Holy shit. Clear air turbulence. Okay, so METAR, winds 330 at 13. Temperature 18, altimeter 2995. Enter that, my dude. Thank you. Landing weight's gonna be. What the fucking fuck, dude? Fucking annoying. Landing weight, 125.3. Is this something to do with this fucking EFB? Like, what the fuck? Every time I'm fucking around with this, it's kicking around. Low auto brake. Max reverse. Manual landing. Flaps full. Auto thrust on. Definitely hit the wrong button. 125. Probably because the airplane is getting bounced around. 130. Alright, landing distance available 8,598 feet. That is false though from the glide slope. 7,000 something. From the glide slope we have 7,474 feet. If we were, obviously we still have the pavement before that from the the threshold of the runway up, but from the glide slope we have almost 7,500 feet. So let's subtract that. Let's go calculator. 8,598 minus 74 gives us, so that's 1,124 feet less than what this is showing. So, if we have 74 minus our landing distance of 6,293, that gives us less than 1,200 feet left to play with. So we definitely don't want to get too floaty. Alright, so approach is brief. If y'all have any questions, throw it into the chats. Top of descent now is less than 80 feet, or 80 feet, 80 miles away. So Zach, your PC definitely can run it. They just came out with multi-threading technology the other day, literally like 3 or 4 days ago. So that should definitely help you out with the performance. Everybody has seen a performance increase. In fact, I can fly in VR. Granted, I've got a 4090, but I can fly in VR with everything, all the sliders maximized for the most part. I think I get a little weird looks from the mirror, like the mirrors in the airplane. But other than that, everything is like super smooth, looks great, max in VR. And we all know VR takes up a lot of bandwidth. So I'm pretty sure your PC can do it. But there is a different spot to go to though to use the multi-threading version, as I have learned from Nolan. So you have to go, if you were to download it, you'd go to your DCS World Open Beta folder, and then you go to bin-MT, MT stands for multi-threading, and then double click that to start the game. So that they've separated multi-threading and non-multi-threading. So to run the multi-threading one, you go do it that way. But yeah, your PC would be fine. It's just more or less like, if you're not flying in VR, you need like some sort of eye tracking or whatever the fuck, so like you can like actually dogfight. Because if you're like doing this in the virtual cockpit, it's hard to do that without having either one. So now for me, if you watch me fly in VR, I'd be like, why? That was weird. I didn't hit anything either. But yeah. Yeah, Brandon, it's definitely expensive. No matter like which sim you get into, especially like if you're trying to have all the things, like all the, you want like aircraft specific hardware, it gets stupid expensive. Yeah, I'm dabbling is baby items, and that stuff isn't cheap. Hey, you should check out though, if you haven't already, I think it's called tactical baby gear, but it's like military baby gear. It's just, you know, to help guys be more masculine. Like more masculine baby stuff to tote around. Make it more fun, I guess. Been there, homie. Got so good at changing diapers, it was like F1 pits. That's pretty good. Out of step. I landed on the carrier Microsoft 2020 with the Tomcat. Ah, nice. I definitely struggle with the carrier a bit in DCS, but that's because I have never been able to set trim, and thanks to Nolan now I finally have trim buttons set in the F-18. Did I not select auto brake? I think I had auto brake low, right? Yeah, low auto brake. We can do medium. Oof, that's a lot of strain on the brakes though. Tell you what, we'll go with low auto brake, and if I need to switch to manual, I'll do it myself. We'll be fine. Let's let the folks up for the last 60 miles before we start coming down. Scott Folke says you should look into using Elevatex instead of Volanta. Huh, I've never heard of this. It's a new flight tracker that's optimized much better than Volanta and whatnot. It's basically a flight tracker that actually gets updates. Gotcha, I'll definitely take a look into it. A lot of big streamers like Clear Takeoff, Kinko, Kennock, and others are using it. I haven't even heard of a single one of them. Are those flight simmer guys? Jay, what's up, dude? Or EQ, so everybody else in the chat knows who I'm talking to. What you up to today, man? You working? You spatching them aircraft? Elevatex. I don't think this Elevatex shit has anything to do with flight sim, unless I'm on the wrong page. Oh, here we go. There's a different flight tracker with. Okay, yeah, I was definitely on the wrong page. It was like well-being or some BS. I'll keep hitting that button. Flight tracker support, prepare Microsoft Flight Simulator. They definitely don't try to sale. I mean, not that I don't even know if it's even for sale. Is this stuff freeware or is it payware? Okay. Yeah, and I'm on their website right now. I see the Discord. But you know, like my thing with the flight tracking software is like how many times are we going to reinvent the wheel? I mean, we've got Volanta, we've got shit, what's that other one? Sim Toolkit Pro. There was the one that Matt Davies created. Like, I don't know, we keep having a lot of the same shit. I don't really know what other features you could have. I mean, they implement like a roster and like browsers and flight schedules and all this stuff, but like I don't really know anybody that would use that. If you're going to be using flight schedules, that's going to be pulling stuff from their virtual VA more than likely. And those are usually like virtual airlines, and flight tracking softwares usually aren't like aligned. Like virtual airlines flight schedules gonna be more up to date than the tracking software. So then like you're gonna have flights that aren't there where it is for the other, and like a bunch of issues like that. It's like we start reinventing the wheel over and over again. Now optimization, though, to your point, that's a big thing. If optimization's better and it has a less effect on a computer, then yeah, that in itself is a reason to get it. It's freeware currently being developed, but if you apply, you might be able to get in. Okay. So other than optimization, what makes it better than Volanta or Toolkit Pro, any of those other ones? But at the end of the day, those stop receiving updates, and this one's actually being updated. Yeah, but you know, sure, it's being updated, but it's like it's in its infancy, right? So they have to update it to get it to where it needs to be. Whereas, like maybe Volanta, because it's so far into the project that now it's where it needs to be at, and until they think of some other features to add, there's no other reasons for updates other than maybe optimization. Again, back to your point with the optimization thing. Sim Toolkit Pro, every time I downloaded it, there was always a new version out. It seemed like it was updating all the time. But again, you know, once a project is a good ways into its life, it's going to get less and less updates because there's less and less reasons to update it as bugs are worked out and everything is optimized. So if it's in a closed beta, of course it's going to be, getting updates because it's still in its infancy. Sim Toolkit Pro even has Navigraph charts. Nice. So does Volanta. Alright, let's bring it on down. Let's see. Bring my charts back up. So the bottom altitude on the star is 4,000 feet. Cool. Alright, let's see if I want to try to get the FB in view so y'all can at least that's what I have to do to get out from these frickin' flight controls. It's my stick sits so like I'm like literally settled into almost like a cockpit. Give myself a little bit more room there. Maybe I'll look at the sim itself. Ooh. That'd be good enough. Ugh. Wham. Cool. So now you can kind of see what's going on over here as I'm just so y'all can see, like I'm actually doing something when I reach over. Like Delta. Let's see, fuel prediction page. Cool. So it's actually underburning a little bit. We were originally supposed to land with 5.7. Now it's 6.5. So we can take that into consideration. I'm using the GSX profile that they provided for SimBrief. So I need to dial that in with the perf factor, or the fuel factor as they call it in SimBrief. It's basically how hungry the engines are. And so if you see that like the airplane is consistently overburning, you'd want to dial it like plus, so that the airplane, or so that SimBrief plans more fuel. If it's underburning, you can do minus, so that it'll plan less fuel, that kind of stuff. You just, over time, as you watch trends in the airplane, shit, y'all weren't even able to see it. Let's do that. Control Alt 5. Yeah, so 6.5. So I'll go into the Fenix profile and subtract it a little bit, probably do like -5 and see how that works, and get us back a little bit closer to what our planned landing fuel was. On the OFP, planned landing fuel was 5.4, which in actually real life, based off of my company's procedures for planning purposes only, on a 320 CO, we plan to land with 5.5 as our minimum fuel. Gives us a total of 60 minutes of extra gas, depending on the weight of the airplane and payload and that kind of stuff. If it's a super light airplane like this one is, then you might actually end up having more than just like the 10 minutes below the line. But it'll get you up to that 5.5. All right, back over to the chat. Automatic plane detection, which Volanta does. So if you put in an aircraft code and registration, it grabs the photo and whatnot. More to come in a sec. So that's what was the flight tracking software that Matt Davies started? Because that one would do it too. You put in the tail number and it would show you like real pictures. Man, I never really cared about that. I'd always just screenshot my own. I feel like that can almost be plagiarism or whatnot, like using like some of those people's stuff are like copyrighted. So I always stayed away from it. They obviously optimize it a lot more. It has a live network implemented in it, so you can fly with. Now that's fucking worth it. That would, because that is something I have always wanted. And like as I was reading that, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, something that would be nice to be actually like see people and not be on VATSIM and stuff. That would be worth it. I would make the switch for that. If I can jump into Sim, turn on whatever that program is called, and see other people without having to be on VATSIM. Now, I would say though, we would need the ability to turn that off, because if not, then when we fly on VATSIM and run the flight tracking, you will see 2 aircraft, I would imagine. But nonetheless, if I just want to fly solo, not be on VATSIM, but I still want to see like people flying around. There's been so many times, like I look at Volanta traffic, people who aren't flying on VATSIM, I'm like, man, it'd be cool if I could see them. So with that, I would actually make the change for that. Absolutely. Magic Aviation. Hello, I am building a PC and I was wondering if I should go with the 4090 or 4080. I was going to do the 4090, but then I realized the time it would take to get it, and the 4080 is still very good. I'm very biased. preference this right away. I have a 4090, and the 4090 allows simmers to fly in the way that God intended us to be able to fly. So with that said, I'd say 4090. And like I was just talking about a while ago, I can fly DCS in VR with max settings with a 4090. If money's not a factor, it is absolutely worth the wait to get you a 4090, hands down. Or hit up Jetline Systems. Again, if money's not the biggest issue, my PC is built by Jetline Systems. I have a great relationship with them. They are freaking awesome. They hook me up every time I go see them. Lifetime support, warranties, the whole 9 yards, right? As far as I know, they have 4090s on hand. So if you wanted to build a PC or upgrade a PC or whatever the case may be, contact Jetline Systems. Even if it's just need to buy a 4090, they could probably get it to you pretty quick. Last time I talked to them, which was not that long ago, they had like 15 of them on hand. That's for them to build PCs and stuff, but with a little bit of a markup, they could probably sell you one. If you want to call Jetline Systems, they're based in Tampa, Florida. Talk to Tony. Tony's a good friend of mine. Anytime I have any issues, whether it's issue with the computer or like issue with my streaming software, and when I say issue, I don't even mean like an issue like something's broke. I mean like I don't know how to do something. I can call up Tony at Jetline and he'll walk me through it and hook me up. So I would highly recommend contacting them. They might have some on hand, and they might be able to sell you one. Granted, it might be a little bit more than what you'd pay MSRP, just because they need to make a little bit of money. But last I knew, they had like 15 of them on hand. So give them a call. They are a very small company of like 6 people, and they are all freaking awesome human beings. I could never speak more highly of them than the nice words I can think of in my brain that God gives me, because they deserve lots and lots of credit in this world. And that's why I put their logo on every one of my streams, because they are freaking kick-ass. Also this week they just partnered with Navigraph, so they're going to put the charts in as well. Nice. I'm sure SimBrief implementation was probably something they're looking at too, right? So I think most people for flight tracking software, they want a one-stop shop. On the other hand, I don't really care either way. Like I use multiple different things. Like I have my OFP pulled up on my EFB. But I've also got it up here on the computer as well, just as a backup. And if they implement SimBrief, it needs to have the capability of being able to use the format that the user has selected. That's one reason why I never use SimBrief on Volanta, because it uses the default format. I don't like that format. United Airlines 2018 format is what I use. It's the closest to my company's format. It's very close actually. So that's a big thing if using SimBrief in flight tracking software, is to be able to use the format that the user would like. So you can relay that to them as well. 295 set. What else we got? Yeah, if you join the Discord, I'm sure they'll answer all the questions and whatnot. I don't really have all the information yet. Just knew it's cool, new and cool. Sweet, man. Well, I appreciate you letting us know. I'll definitely reach out to them and take a look at it. Hell, even if they can implement like flight planning tools in there, that'd be nice. Although I'm a dispatcher, so like that's the kind of stuff that I like. Others probably wouldn't find it as useful. Oh shit, Jay. Good luck, dude. I got a friend or two over at United, so if you need any advice, let me know. I can put you in touch with them. I'm sure you probably know some folks there too. Thanks, this is what I was thinking about, just because the performance gap, it will take longer for me to get. You'll be fine, otherwise blame wrong side. What's the program named? Wrong side. Where you don't have to be on VATSIM but can see other planes. So scroll up a little bit. Let me go find it again. Scott Folke was the one that dropped it into the chat. It's called, here I'm gonna paste it in, and I'll get the website. Soko, go on. You're gonna knock my shit over. There you go, Drew. So that takes you to their Discord. I'll probably stick with building my own. I have all but the K CPU and GPU. I can also find some 4090s from SRP. Thanks for the advice. It'll take some time and save money. Yeah. Then I'm telling you, man, the 4090, there's nothing like it. It is absolutely worth every bit of patience that you have to expend to get it, as well as every dollar. It's just, the 4090 is phenomenal. So now we just need 5090s. So Jay, look into PFPX. I'll drop that into here. PFPX is definitely right up our alleyway, being real dispatchers. Gives you all of the typical capabilities that you would have in dispatch software. From planning with remaining fuel, planning with block fuel, being able to run holds, reroutes, waters, ETOPS, EROPS, all the stuff. It has just about everything you can think of. You okay? Dog's over here hacking and shit. So you can use like Active Sky Next as the weather engine that injects the weather into PFPX, but you have to like have Active Sky Next up and running. You have to be in the sims for it to be drawing the weather data, which obviously don't have. So there's also an option for a pretty small charge. It's for like a year with PFPX. It's really cheap to inject. It'll inject weather for you, and you don't ever have to update or change anything weather-wise. It's always there and it's working. And other than that, you just have to put in some aircraft profiles like you would for SimBrief. But it gives you all the capabilities that a dispatcher would ever need. And honestly, it's probably better than FPM that we use at my company. Get them lights on. Alright, what center is... So we've got LA Center and Seattle Center on. I guess Sacramento would be an Oakland Center, wouldn't it? Damn, no ATC for us. Oh yeah, man. So Magic, I before I got my 4090, I was at a 3080, and even that, going from a 3080 to a 4090 was a night and day difference. Night and day difference. It says that LA Center and Seattle Center are online, but I don't see them on Vatastic. Nah. Jane, in all honesty, not really. Cause everything has SimBrief integration, right? Like all these airplanes have the ability to load up, like the Fenix. Using that SimBrief integration makes life just so much easier. So I've kind of stuck with SimBrief for that reason. I still have PFPX, or at least I had it on my last rig. I don't think I've reinstalled it on this new one. You can still, like, you can download the flight plans and stuff and like load it into the airplanes and all that. But it's just, you know, it's a few extra steps than just like clicking a button and having SimBrief do everything for you. So I really just wish SimBrief would get their shit together, or Navigraph would get their shit together and listen to people. You know, they came out with this update. Like, this update was supposed to be some all high and mighty, super cool shit, and all it really did was change the user interface. It didn't add any capabilities whatsoever. And in my opinion, being able to plan with remaining fuel or block fuel are like two of the absolute most basic dispatch functions ever. And I submitted both of those, and they even responded and like, oh, we'll take a look at it, but no promises. And then like they didn't do shit. So SimBrief needs to, I mean, fuck, Navigraph bought them out. Like, Navigraph is very reputable and good at what they do. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard for them to add some simple features like REMF and block fuel and, you know, stuff like that. It's super, super simple. Even like a reroute, like throw a reroute page in there. It's not hard. I gotta go now. Yeah, not a problem, Magic. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. SimBrief kind of drives me nuts. Yeah, no, same, man. I'm right there with you. All right, there's our 6,000 foot constraint. Look how pretty it is out here. All these wide open fields. Some mountains in the distance. Really, really pretty. Alright, let's pull speed. I believe 210. Yep, 210 is the restriction. And once the plane starts coming down, we'll go flaps 1. Alrighty, on the way down, let's go flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Should probably run the, I forgot. Oh, I do have it here. Wow, I didn't know that was cool. So I don't even need to use my paper checklist. I can read it along with me. Alrighty, let's see, where is it at? Approach checklist. Briefing is complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet. ECAM status is checked. Let's see, I don't think I need to. No. Seatbelt sign is on. Minimums 200 set. Engine anti-ice 1 and 2 are off. Altimeters 2995 is set. Approach checklist complete. We'll leave that out for now. Sacramento traffic. American 1035's midfield on the downwind for runway 35 left. We'll call final Sacramento. Liam, what's going on, man? You should create your own dispatch tool. If I knew how to code and all that kind of stuff, I would. But I'm a dum-dum. I don't know how to do all that stuff. Alright, let's see. Coming over to our approach chart. Going across LMAC 3000.
Traffic, American 786 departing runway 35 right, Sacramento.
35 right's closed, bro. I'm not going to be that loser. Like, hey man, didn't you check your notice to air missions and see if the runways were closed? Actually, I really only knew that about that because For Flight showed me when I was putting the route in. Tells you, best winds and all that kind of stuff. Said 35 right and 17 left are closed. Let's see if we see homeboy taking off. Well, it's a little ways behind us. And it's probably going to be too far to render him. Alt star. Looks like there's some real life traffic on approach. On our approach. Dude, what is the... There it goes. What would they be? Oh, now it's going to play this game. There we go. Okay. Every now and then, like when I zoom in like that, it gets stuck. Callus, this is looking good, man. I'm glad you think so. That was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted a 4090 was so I could stream in 2K. So hopefully that 2K option for y'all is worth it. Hopefully it looks real good. So Jay, you can't even put a takeoff alternate. Nope.
Sacramento traffic.
Sure
American
can't.
786 is clear runway 35 at Sacramento.
He said tree. Ain't he an overachiever? I watched V1 Sims Phoenix video and it really actually looks very good. Talking about the Phoenix airport. Ooh, 15 more flights. You still got a little ways to go in your shift, don't you? Alrighty, let's make that turn. Let's go direct ELAC. So let's go direct. Or LMAC. Insert. And we turning. 11 mile final. We'll dial it down to 190. Sacramento traffic, American 1035, turning base, runway 35 left. Sacramento. Almost said Phoenix. Almost. So if we do like a wrong side after dark tonight, so like around 11 o'clock or so, if Crystal goes to sleep, maybe we fly the leg back down to Phoenix. And then tomorrow, that'll free us up to fly whatever else. We'll do some Southwest action. Ha, looks real good on TV. Hell yeah. Actually, when I first got my 4090, and I did the first couple streams in 2K, I turned it on the TV. And even Crystal was like, damn, that's really clear. I was like, damn, you're actually being supportive somehow. I'm an asshole. Alrighty, it's on the approach. Cat 3 single. We can arm autopilot channel number 2. Got to put a steak dinner on the captain's table. There you go. If Navigator Smart, they'd collab with you, make their software better. And I think I've read a lot of the inputs from other people, and a lot of the inputs, like, people might as well be dispatchers if they're not. Like, people had really good suggestions. Lokestar. Some of which were actually pretty complex, and I can understand why maybe they don't. Like the average simmer, even more than the average simmer, probably wouldn't use some of their suggestions. But like the stuff I was suggesting is like very, very simple. Like if the software can calculate en route time and en route fuel now, it can already do landing fuel and block fuel. Glide slope star. Segment of traffic. American 1035 is established on the ILS from a 3-5 left. 9 mile final. Sacramento. Glide slope. Sweet. Dial it down to 170. And we're going to clear ourselves to land since there is no tower. Turning them lights on.
2,500.
Now again, guys, I'm still adjusting to this new HOTAS base, so pardon me if you know, we hit a little hard. All right, let's go flaps 2. Speed checks flaps 2. See if we can actually get a replay this time.
2,000.
Allow access. Thank you. Record, otherwise I'll forget. Sweet, we're recording. Nice. Alright, 5 mile final. Let's go gear down. Arm spoilers. Manage speed. Flaps 3. Sound like I hit autopilot. No, I didn't. I'm so scared to hit that button. Alright, flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin crews advise. Auto thrust speed. Auto brakes low. Economical landing all green. Landing checklist is complete. And my airplane. Segment of traffic. American 1035, 3 mile final, runway 35 left. Sacramento. Alright, a little bit low, we're correcting. We're still stable. And get my ass back on this glide slope. Oh, Drew.
500.
Alright. Going around. Sacramento traffic. American 1035. Going around. Runway 35 left. Unstable. Sacramento. Alright. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps 3. Flaps 2. It's going to be a left turn for 2,000 feet. Flaps 2. And flaps up. Alrighty, autopilot 2. Alrighty, let's see. The reciprocal heading is 168. And let's climb up to 3,000. Shaq, I got too low on the glide slope and couldn't get stable, so we're going around. I'm gonna have to do another recording, but we can go back and watch that one, so that'd be cool. Alrighty, 168 on the heading. I'll try to cut this one a little bit more shallow. I'm going to fly the full downwind. Is it just me, or feel like it got a little bit gustier up here? Alright, let's go fuel prediction page. Actually, I don't want that. Hatsu at 1400. All right, we're gonna try to be nifty on this one. It's probably not a smart thing to do, since we just went around for being unstable. But we're gonna try and turn, join up the ILS 1400 feet Hatsu. So let's come down. Direct Hatsu, insert, start turning. We want to be slow, nice and early. About 1,000 to go. Sacramento traffic, American 1035, turning base, runway 35 left, Sacramento. So this should work pretty good.
2,000.
Airplane will level off around here. That'll give us time to bleed off some airspeed, get slowing down a little bit more. Perf, activate approach phase. We are in selected speed, so cool. Activated and confirmed. Looking good. Here comes 180. We're being E plus 10, so we'll go flaps 2. Speed check flaps 2. Arm approach. Both are armed, so we can arm that autopilot. One channel. We got glide slope, Lokestar. Airplane's coming down. Come on, bitch. Manage speed. Gear down. Arm spoilers. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin crew is advised. Auto thrust speed. Auto brakes low. Economic landing. All green landing checklist is complete.
1,000.
1,000. Stable. Let's try it again. My airplane. Man, what is the deal with this airplane wanting to get under the glide slope? Shit. Get that recording going again. Alright, we'll stay like this to minimums. Bro, what the fuck? Technically, it's supposed to go around again. We exceeded 1,000 feet per minute below 1,000 feet. So that is unstable approach criteria. Therefore, we should have gone around, but
100 above.
nobody saw that.
Minimum.
We got fuel to do it. Continue.
Flight slope.
Shut up.
Flight slope.
I'm doing that on purpose now. Aiming towards the piano keys to compensate for
Flight
flare.
slope.
40,
Too
30,
low. Terrain.
20, retard.
Floaty. Manual braking. That looks like, why does that look different? No, it's just different ground texturing. Sacramento traffic, American 1035 is clear, runway 35 left, Sacramento. Alright, we'll hold right here for a quick sec. We'll clean her up. Shut up. She's acknowledging my getting the plane on the ground late. Now it's going to go against me because I didn't inform the folks. I don't know if he's landing. He must be landing. Clear left, clear right. Yeah, I knew he was coming into where I was at. Alright, ground charts. Make a left right channel. I have no idea where American parks. So the landing rate on that was negative 149. Touch firm, but not bad nonetheless. Had it not floated, it'd have been alright. I'm gonna try coming around to the other side, see if we can find some American airplanes. I know we're making a circle, but I need 3 minutes to cool down anyway, so it's not a biggie. Really love this Cat 3 design tiller. Can make very accurate taxi inputs with it. APUs available. There is 3 minutes. Yellow hydraulic pump. Wrong button, and then shut down engine 2. Get those single engine taxi points. So again, we are flying on Virtual American Airlines. Oh, Cabana, what's up, dude? A little late to the party. We just landed. Sacramento. I still have not seen a single American Airlines airplane. Let's chill right here for a sec. Spirit, some blank liveries. Oh, okay, so they're all the way over there. Alright, we go. And we'll just cut through the Ron parking. Actually, no, it's not. It's a taxiway that goes right through there. Cool. Sweet. Clear left and right. That's okay. You can do another flight. Jeff, you working overnight tonight? Because I think what I'm going to do, I think me and Crystal are going to go out to eat when she gets done at the gym. But when she goes to sleep tonight, I'm thinking about doing a wrong side after dark. Probably do that around like 11 o'clock or midnight. And do the reverse, fly Sacramento down to Phoenix. We got new scenery for both Sacramento and Phoenix. Stay tuned. We are about to watch the replay of the go-around, and then we're going to watch replay of the landing. We'll probably park next to this 321. Man, what a piece of shit. It's a 321 Classic with the CFM engines and the wingtip fences. Yeah, that thing be struggling. We used to have some of those at my airline back when I first started, and they were god-awful on performance. Alright, what gate is this? Alpha 15. No. So I need a GSX profile for this airport. Set, APU is on, shut down 1, and we can kill the beacon light. Get the bleed on, the electric pump comes off, fuel pumps off. I Forgot to close that door. Oops. Dismiss. Cool. That was fun. Complete the flight. Let's get rid of stuff we don't need. Let the passengers come off. Do Atsu AOC menu received arrival message in at 23:59 Zulu. Let's see if we were on time. Doubt it, but let's see what the OFP was saying. OFP supposed to be in at 23:50, so we are 9 minutes late. Still not bad for a go around. Now let's see what the passengers have to bitch and complain about. So we'll end the flight. They were satisfied at 77%. Unexpected arrival delay and a soft landing. Okay, I ain't too mad at them. Close. Close this. Close Volanta. So, let's see. Let me pull up something real quick. Damn. Log in with YouTube. I never have my alert stuff pulled up because never have a whole bunch to talk about. But Drew Stone, Shaq's Revenge. Oh, that's pretty good. Dude, thank you so much for the $5 dono, man. Greatly appreciate it. Super nice of you. Actually, I always feel when somebody donates, I always feel bad. I don't know why. But thanks so much, dude. I greatly appreciate it. Super nice of you. Cali Simmer, you as well. Thanks for streaming to Sacramento. You've inspired me to buy it. Great stream today. In fact, you know what? While we're sitting here, before we do the replay, let's take a look. Since pretty much nobody has streamed and taken a look at this airport, so here's what we're looking at. So there's two separate terminals. Neither one of them are modeled on the inside. Like they have this little bit, which is fine by me. Like that saves frame rates. That's a huge thing for a lot of people. Some like the whole interior modeled. Some could care less. For me, it's about frame rates. It doesn't do me much good when the interior is modeled and I'm on approach and I can't even land because I'm getting so many stutters because the interior is modeled. So for me, it's not a big deal. Others might care about it. But the airport itself looks great. More than good to fly into. I don't know what this is all about though. Interesting. Hopefully we can get a GSX profile for this airport. So that's that terminal. Come over here to this one. It's kind of the same thing. You can see inside, but there's not much to see. Again, I don't mind it at all. I'm more concerned with having like nice texturing on the ground. That kind of stuff. That's more. And in fact, I love it when an airport has like really wide like taxiway lines and are nice and crisp and clear looking, like great textures. I don't know why, but I love that because you're looking at taxiways while you're taxiing around, you know. So I don't really know what this is about though. Like, what is this taxiway sign doing? That's a strike, small strike. But I mean, it's a great airport. We got multiple airplanes taking off and landing on each other. Joe, man, thank you so much. That's super nice of you. Now y'all are trying to make me feel like shit by keep on donating. Y'all definitely don't have to do that. That is so nice of y'all. But hopefully Maybe this will. Uh-oh, somebody call Vast Aviation to get that recording. We want to hear that one. Because that's live traffic. So, hopefully a bunch of people didn't just die. I'm sure it didn't, though. Actually, one of those is probably VATSIM. But, oh, let me disconnect from that before we do our replay, because I'll forget. Sure, yes. Now, let's see. So, that guy is still there. Don't know where he's going. I don't see the other one anymore. So, that one may have been VATSIM. But anyways, good looking airport. Hopefully, if this is an airport y'all would be interested in, this will help you make your decision whether or not to buy it. But I like it, and I've flown into Sacramento a couple times with just the default, and I always really liked the approach itself during the daytime. It's a very, very pretty approach with all of the agriculture around. I don't know what's up with that though. So I've always wanted a Sacramento airport to make the flight in and just look a little bit better. I do think though, let's see, when it comes to the taxiway lines, they had kind of looked, some of them looked a little bit like default to me, like the lines themselves looks a little bit default, I think. I don't know, they look really skinny. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Jet Kid, dude. You're my hero as well. I don't know. Shit, I tipped you today. Why are you tipping me? Oh man, what is this? This is all messed up. Yeah, y'all making me feel genuinely like I'm gonna go remove this damn link so y'all can't tip. I don't know why it makes me feel bad. But anyways, fuck me. Y'all are the kindest assholes I've ever met. Thank y'all so much, dude. Y'all are something else. I think just on today's stream, that's enough money to buy either one, either Phoenix or Sacramento. So look at that. Now like I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Cool. So let's jump back over here and let's watch some replays. Now again, I've never really done a lot of this replay stuff. Always seems like it never really wanted to work great for me. So we'll see how it works. Is there anything else I need to close? I'm gonna close that. Oh, definitely need to submit our PIREP first. Cool, so that's done. Alright, load. Alright, let's see if we can get some good a good angle as this airplane comes down and we conduct our go around. Jet Kid, I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, and you've taught me a shit ton as well. It's kind of cool too how like we can this goes for all of us, how like I teach a lot of the airline stuff, whereas Jet Kid has taught me a lot of the F-18 stuff. Why is my camera not slowing down? Are we frozen now? Yep. Oh, what's going on? Okay, we're good. And going around. Doesn't look very good. Oh, jumpy. Maybe I need to bring the gear up myself. Maybe it doesn't track the gear? I don't know. I don't know much about this replay stuff. Alright, let's gear is down. Y'all are very much welcome for the ride. Thank y'all again so much for the donations. Thank y'all for coming to hang out. Greatly, greatly appreciate y'all. There's a go around. Not a. Why does this keep stuttering? Let's try one more angle. Let's try it from the tower. Disregard the gear. They're like, nah. This is a very gradual, soft go around. Nothing too crazy. Cool. Now, let's load up the actual approach. Airplane looks super goofy right there. Yeah, that thing is struggling. This is why I don't do the replay stuff, because it's just not, it's not a very good quality. Let's try. Alright, let's see how this turns out. So Zach, I use We Love VFR off of FlightSim.2. It's free. It puts in smokestacks and like cell phone towers and a whole bunch of shit. It's this flight control replay thing. I feel like it's not playing it in real. I keep speeding it up, slowing it down. See? It's like speeds up, slow down, speeds up, slow down. Yeah. Not the biggest fan. Well, guys, I greatly appreciate y'all coming to hang out. Thank y'all for your patience today and getting everything going. It took quite a while. Tomorrow, actually tonight, I want to do the reverse. So we'll fly Sacramento back to Phoenix, go to sleep, and then wake up and fly again tomorrow. Not sure exactly what I'm going to fly. Thinking maybe doing some Southwest action, some virtual Southwest. Or maybe we stick with the Airbus now that we've got the McDo working. We got the whole Airbus set up. Maybe we go back to that. Not really sure. But guys, thank y'all so much for everything today. Thank y'all for the donos. Y'all are way too kind. Again, oh shit, got another subscriber, Maddie. Thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. I hope that you are enjoying the content, and make sure to smash the the notification bell so you know whenever I'm going online, so you don't miss any streams. Because it's as inconsistent that it is that I stream, because work has me so busy all the time. I don't want you to miss anything, so make sure to hit that notification bell, and that way you'll always be notified. Plus, you can join the Discord. Link is in the description below if you ever want to reach out to me direct. You can hit me up on there as well, and yeah. It also lets you know too when I'm going live on there as well. But guys, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. Zach, Jet Kid, Joe, Callie Simmer, and Drew. Thank y'all so much for the $5 donos. Super nice of all of y'all. I never ever expect any donations, and again, it makes me kind of feel bad whenever y'all do, because I don't know. I'm not a very good taker. I'm a better giver. But anyways, guys, again, tonight we're going to shoot for wrong side after dark and fly Sacramento back down to Phoenix. So stay tuned for that. I guess we'll close it out with a window replay, and hopefully I see y'all later on tonight. As always, be good, or be good at it, and keep it on the wrong side. See y'all later.